Cafe Stimulatte. Grab a seat and your favorite beverage. Conversation. Downloading. Namaste. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Welcome to Cafe Stimulatte. Thanks for stopping by and having coffee with me today. Out of all the places in the matrix you could be, I am glad that you chose to be here with me. Hello, I'm Paula. Let's dive into our topic of discussion for today. The topic of our discussion for today is that you, my lovelies, are channels. As spiritual beings, we are all channels, conduits through which universal energy, wisdom, and inspiration flows. Just as an antenna captures invisible signals like electromagnetic waves, also known as radio waves, television signals, or wireless telephone signals, our consciousness is attuned to the cosmic frequencies that permeate all of existence. We are not passive observers, but active participants, co-creating with the universe in every thought, emotion, and action. This interplay reflects the core idea that we are both receivers and transmitters of divine energy, guiding us toward deeper understanding to reshaping our reality. As channels, we are naturally connected to universal consciousness, the divine force that many refer to as God, the universe, or which I prefer, Source. Our interconnectedness with this higher reality enables us to tap into divine wisdom and insights. As Nikola Tesla beautifully expressed, my brain is only a receiver in the universe. There is a core from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspiration. I have not penetrated into the secrets of this core, but I know that it exists. Tesla's insight highlights the truth that his scientific genius is guided by an invisible force. We too are always connected to a vast reservoir of universal intelligence. It acts much like a satellite, and like Tesla states, we are the receivers. We know that satellites orbit the Earth. They provide a wide, comprehensive view of the planet, capturing data from all regions. Satellites enable communication, linking people across the world. Universal consciousness is sometimes described as a connective force that binds all living beings and experiences, perceiving the entirety of existence from a higher vantage point. This allows beings to feel connected as though they are part of something much greater than themselves. It's an all-encompassing awareness, guiding receivers to deeper insights, intuition, and elevated states of consciousness. Tesla's work, especially his theories on resonant frequencies and energy transmission, offer striking parallels to spiritual channeling. Tesla envisioned that the Earth itself is a conductor of energy, and one could utilize electromagnetic waves to transmit power wirelessly. Spiritually, we function in much the same way. We are electromagnetic beings. Our bodies and our minds are intricate, high-tech vessels capable of receiving and transmitting energetic frequencies from the universe. Just as grounding ourselves physically helps us connect to the Earth's energy, who is more than just a planet, Mother Earth is too an ancient living soul, who also has chakras and energy centers. And when accessed, like wells of energy, you can draw from her wealth of beautiful energy. Practices like meditation or spending time in nature help stabilize our own spiritual frequency. allowing us to attune more deeply to higher consciousness. Mother Earth is deeply attuned to universal consciousness. That's the reason why she can help you too. Tesla's vision of free energy was to access the infinite supply of energy present in the atmosphere, just as we seek to tap into the endless supply of spiritual insight that surrounds us. Both Tesla's work and spiritual channeling emphasize that these untapped resources, whether electrical or metaphysical, are freely accessible to all. Like the invisible but omnipresent Wi-Fi signals connecting us to the internet, spiritual beings can connect to the divine by tuning in to the right frequencies of energy and consciousness. His dream had the potential to decentralize control and make power universally accessible. Channeling offers a similar possibility on a spiritual level. It suggests that we do not need intermediaries or external tools to connect with the divine. We only need to align ourselves with the proper frequency, much like tuning a radio to the right station. This universal accessibility means that anyone can connect to spiritual wisdom if they are open and attuned. By tuning in to these spiritual networks, much like how we connect to Wi-Fi, we access a greater field of knowledge and energy. But to connect to the right frequency, like when we try to access the internet, we have to make sure that we are clear enough channels. Proper alignment involves clearing of our mental and emotional bandwidth so that we can receive clear, undistorted spiritual messages. Just as a strong Wi-Fi signal enables fast and clear data transmission, maintaining a balance and an open state of mind allows for clearer reception of spiritual guidance. The beauty of this process lies in its accessibility. When Jesus says the kingdom is at hand means readily available. So not only is the kingdom already available, but also are its resources. Being a channel isn't just for some, it's a natural ability within all spiritual beings. Whether through practice like meditation, deep introspection, intuitive insight, we all have the potential to open ourselves to the flow of universal energy. When we cultivate this connection, we become vessels through which divine love, wisdom, and healing can manifest in the world. Yet, just as with technology, certain factors can block or distort our spiritual signal. Fear, doubt, unresolved emotional trauma, or a lack of grounding can create interference in our ability to be a more open channel, because they are designed to block certain chakras or energy centers, physically and spiritually. In the Bible, how many times does it say, "Do not doubt and do not fear"? Addressing these blockages through emotional healing, grounding practices, and raising our vibrational frequency can help clear the pathway, allowing us to receive and transmit spiritual energy more freely. By tending to our spiritual health and also to our physical health, because that's a part of it too, we become more receptive to the messages that the universe is always sending us. Tesla's work also touches on the idea of infinite potential. This realization empowers us, reminding us that we are far more capable than what we've been taught to believe. And I had a thought. Have you ever bought a cell phone and actually, when you got this brand new cell phone, pull out the instruction manual to learn about its features and capabilities? Well, I'm not saying that humans come with instructions, but I'm trying to, compare us to high-tech devices. Okay, cell phones, we have all these capabilities, all these possibilities, things that are innate to us that we can do, but it's only if you know that it has that capability, that you can access it or perform that ability. It can do all these things, right? How many times do we actually use the cell phone and do those things with it that we first thought we was going to use? Or it's just funny, you just think you're going to do all these things and you wind up doing basic things like scrolling the internet, texting, calling, taking some pictures, and you do that for the full length of time that you have this phone. But now it's time to upgrade. Your plan tells you, hey, you can get a free phone upgrade, and you're just like, yeah, I'm going to get this new phone. And right when you sign up for your brand new phone, you find out or realize that your phone does this incredibly cool thing. You're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I've been doing it like this the whole time. And all I could have did was this. I could have just swiped it like that. I could have just pressed these two buttons, or I could have did like this. And it's like, oh, wow. And so towards the end, you're like discovering all these amazing things that it has the ability to do that you never did with it. Yeah. So once you do that, it has you wondering, like, what else was this device able to do? By that time, the package has come, your new phone is here, and so now you have another device to learn. You have a chance to check out its features and, do with it all the things that impressed you when you got it, and then you don't. You just do the same thing, scroll, play some games. And even though you have this new phone, you still haven't changed the mindset. So the mindset to want to learn, the mindset of wanting to understand something new, the mindset to say, okay, this is something that is unknown to me or foreign to me. I may know a little bit about phones, but I don't know everything about this phone. And I'm not saying it's about knowing everything, but knowing something is important in life. So learning something about who you are is very major in life. I'm just saying, we are extraordinary beings, and within you are a lot of capabilities. There are a lot of features that are built into you, and the only way you're going to be able to take advantage of that is if you come to know yourself. And that's what the journey is about. It's about going in, learning yourself, making deeper discoveries. So, enjoy what you have in this life right now, or try to make the best of what you have in this life right now. Because next time, you may go from Apple to Android, or you may go from Android to Apple. Okay, you might become a Cricket device. They're both not bad phones. They're really good phones, but they do have their differences. Each life we take a step at a time, learning new things, going deeper and deeper into the soul. Why is there all this talk about technology? Because it's all connected. We talk about networks and connections. Challenge is about connection. And for an example, I just started thinking about going on, I think I was at a family reunion when we were out in the sticks, but it had like a beach area. And so I was able to make phone calls from the beach. And there were other people walking around, wanting, asking could they use cell phones and things because they weren't able to get reception while being out there, in the sticks. And my sister, my little sister was just like, yeah, those Crickets and Boost Mobiles don't work out here. I'm not making fun of people's phone service. I'm just saying I have Verizon Wireless. So I was able to, connect pretty much any time out there. No matter how far in the sticks I went, I was able to get connected. So sometimes people say they don't pray because they don't feel like they get answered prayers. And sometimes it could be the quality of your connection. If you can, because you got to get connected. Or sometimes, you need to check your service. Who's your service provider? I hope none of y'all don't have any of that Diablo wireless. You got them bad contracts and prepaid plans. Not demure. So you gotta check your service provider. You gotta get you one that has a strong connection, one that has an unlimited plan. I'm just kidding. But indeed, we are high-tech beings, intricately designed to interact with the universe on both a spiritual and physical level. It allows us to transcend the confines of the material world and access the higher realms where our spirit originated. As a channel, we honor our relationship to the divine and the greater purpose of our existence. Recognizing this truth reflects our innate desire to connect with the divine. Embracing our role as a channel, we gain access to this universal source of power, ultimately helping to manifest a higher reality in alignment with the divine will. As spiritual beings, this grants us the ability to obtain healing, growth, and enlightenment. It enables us to access the knowledge needed to carry us on our soul's journey, while also serving others by bringing divine energy into this physical realm. Our contribution to the collective evolution of humanity helps to raise the vibration of the planet and support the spiritual growth of all beings. When you bring forth your abilities and gifts that are only waiting to be discovered within you, it helps us as a whole to unlock deeper spiritual truths, expand collective consciousness, and bring us closer to bringing heaven to earth. Whether through healing, guidance, or the transmission of wisdom, channeling reminds us of our true nature as spiritual beings and that we are eternally connected to the source. It is both a tool for personal growth and a means of contributing to the collective awakening, serving as a bridge between physical and spiritual realms, which guides us to our highest potential. As you begin to explore the deeper layers of your spiritual journey, you will find that your abilities and gifts are not something distant or separate. These gifts have always existed, embedded within the core of your being, like treasures hidden beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment of your awakening. Bringing forth your abilities is a part of remembering who you truly are. As spiritual beings, we're all born with a unique capacity to connect with the divine. However, much of this innate potential remains dormant, obscured by the conditioning of the matrix and the distractions of everyday life. Yet the moment you turn inward, seeking alignment with your higher self and source, these gifts begin to rise to the surface. And remember that your gifts are not your own. They are universal. By bringing them to light, you contribute to the collective evolution of humanity. This journey of discovery is not about seeking validation or external rewards. It's about the inner growth that comes from knowing that you are a powerful spiritual being designed with great intention. And as you uncover your gifts, you will find that they don't always conform to conventional ideas of the world. Do what resonates with your soul's calling. As you begin to peel back the layers of self-doubt, fear, and limitation, you will find that your true abilities have been with you all along. They are simply waiting for you to trust in your own divinity and to step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. It is a sacred unfolding, a journey of remembering that within you lies the power to connect. Well, Ashe, I hope you enjoyed our coffee time today. Here, we always keep it brewing. I hope I was able to make your day. Until next time, you'll find me here at Cafe Stimulatte. And remember, the divine in me honors the divine in you. Thanks for stopping in. If you would like to contact me, email me at cafestimulatte@outlook.com. Thanks again. Bye.